Okay, guys, so we got all the boring stuff out of the way. So now let's boot it up. We should be ready to roll. Should be able to just boot up and get the Ubuntu started. So let's do it. Oh, and previous part, I didn't realize until I watched the video that I didn't really iterate or finish iterating what I was saying. But yes, hi Dexter, my dog. But basically, that's a AMD Sepron 3000 Plus, which is time-wise essentially the equivalent to Intel Pentium 4. That's how we're talking, like 2000, 2001, maybe 02, but really that like late 90s-ish, early 2000. That's the hardware we're talking about. I don't know what this means, but I'm going to share it with you. I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Maybe it's press any key, so let's press any key. And that means any key, not the... Where's the any key? I didn't see the whole episode. I've only ever seen that clip. Never watched The Simpsons, just so you know. Probably gonna get a lot of whatever for that, but that's okay. That's not what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I want to say it's like an error, because it looks like it's something, like an object, but it's like an object equals... I have no idea. So I know we're not in Windows. This is technically Linux, but let's control-delete and see if it works. Apparently that is a universal something happening, get me out of here. So I'm gonna go back into BIOS. And we're going to, I cannot believe how much that lights me up. I didn't even realize it put off so much light, but. See, and in the, here, hang on. In the BIOS, it shows, I'm just gonna highlight it with white because that's probably easier than my finger. USB legacy mode support enabled. It was on auto, so now I'll put it back to auto and see if that changes anything. And F10 saves your changes, and then yes or type Y, and then it'll go back. And if you don't need to save anything or you just want to discard it, just escape yes. Basically, it's like the confirm window to make sure, so that way you don't accidentally say something you didn't mean to, or you don't just completely discard everything and you're like, oh crap, now I gotta go back in there. Well, this way it wants you to make sure either way every single time that you're doing what you mean to do, and we are. So not that you probably need that explanation, but you know, I'm gonna provide it anyways because I don't know how much experience you have, if you have a lot or have a little bit. So if you don't care, let me know. I won't dive into that much context. If you do want to know, let me know, and I will keep going. Guess what? Didn't fix it. So I will be back. Might be a while. So I gotta figure out what this symbol means. I don't even know what you'd call it. So it might be a few. But as soon as I get it going, we'll be back. So stay tuned.